A new zero-tolerance food waste law in France pings supermarkets with fines or even jail time for owners if they don't donate unsold food products. Here, food waste is just as much of a problem. In New Zealand, new research reveals we waste $872 million worth of food each and every year. That's enough to feed 250,000 people for a year. It is extraordinary, isn't it? And it's all waste. Food scientist Dr Miranda Mirosa joins me now. Miranda, good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is a phenomenal amount of money, and I guess all of us know that food is wasted. We all know we waste food and others waste food. How do we know we waste that much?
So it's exciting. For the first time in New Zealand, we do know how much we've been wasting. It's a result of some research which has been conducted by the Waste Mins organisation. And we found out how much food is being wasted by New Zealanders by talking to people, so surveying people, over 1,000 New Zealanders.
Yep.
We went through over 1,000 rubbish bins, and we had 100 families.
You went through 1,000 rubbish bins?
They did. Over 1,000 rubbish bins. Dissecting
so basically,
bit by
it is.
bit.
So these figures are pretty accurate.
They are a reflection of what we're. But I actually. They only tell part of the story, and that's the scary part. So they reflect how much food is being wasted that's being put out on the curb, so sent to landfill. And of course, we waste food by all sorts of other ways. We feed it to animals, we put it into the compost, down the incinerator, and so forth.
But I suppose all of those ways are slightly less worrying than the physically just throwing it away.
Yeah, we do have a waste pyramid that we talk about. The best, obviously, thing we can do with food waste is not waste it in the first place. The next best alternative is to feed people, then feed the animals.
Go into the ground,
and
the animals into the ground.
The worst thing we can possibly do is send it to the landfill.
Send it to landfill.
What we're doing.
Now, the interesting thing about this too is that everyone in their mind would say, oh yes, corporates waste food, etc., etc., etc. The thing we know is the majority of food wasted is wasted by individuals in their homes.
That's correct. In developed, affluent nations like New Zealand, that is the case.
Do we know why it's being wasted? Are people just buying too much, or are they storing it and using it unwisely?
Look, it's all of these things. People do buy too much, and it's easy to buy too much. We have promotions at the supermarket, buy one, get one free, and we don't shop with shopping lists. So yes, we do buy too much. And then poor storage, poor food management in the home is absolutely a cause of food waste. And so being really clever, if we do want to address this issue, then thinking about where we store our food, how we store it,
and how much we buy. How many times do you go to a supermarket and you mentioned the sort of buy one get one free, and you think, oh God, I must get one of those, but you actually didn't need to.
Absolutely.
So you're getting something that you are in the end going to throw away. So it's actually not a great deal after all. One of the things that people misunderstand sometimes too is the best before date. That's not a use by date.
No,
that's just a best before date.
It's a quality indicator, and food is perfectly safe to eat after a best before date. And that's really important that consumers understand that, because again, it's a reason that we're throwing away food that is perfectly eatable.
Brilliant. Well, just talking about it, at least next time someone goes to the supermarket, they might think, God, we didn't realise we were throwing so much stuff away. Miranda, thank you so much for joining us. Dr Miranda Mirosa, food scientist at Otago University.